I want to talk to you about doing research and creating your works cited page for your MLA paper. The process will be very similar when you convert the MLA paper to an APA style paper. And so I want to walk you through this as a reminder of how to conduct this research using the library, online library, or using even a website. I have 15 minutes maximum in this video, so we'll see how much I can cover. So I'm going to go to the BCTC homepage. If you go to a different college, you would go to that college's homepage and go to your library using the same basic process. So I'm going to go to BCTC. I'm going to click on current students, and then I'm going to scroll down the page to find access to the library. From this link to the library, I'm then going to go to the quick links, and I'm going to click on either Academic Search Complete or Opposing Viewpoints. Now you can use any of these links, but those are the two most popular and ones where I know that you can find good material. So I'm going to use Opposing Viewpoints this time. And then, okay, it hasn't, there we go, it's loaded. All right, so here I can, if I want to browse the issues, I can click on this little light bulb and go to this huge list of possible topics. If I know what I'm interested in, I can search for that topic, or I can look and see some of the topics that they have presented for us here on their start page, some of the more common issues. But again, you can browse them all if you're interested in doing that. So I'm going to go to this Browse Issues on this with the light bulb and let it take us to this page. So I'm going to, it's interesting, look at the some interesting topics that they have updated: human trafficking, birthright citizenship, assisted suicide, global warming, climate change, racial profiling, alcoholism. So a lot of interesting things that they have highlighted for us. I'm going to click on plastic waste, and that's going to take me to the collection of material on that particular topic. You can see here that they have pulled these together, and if I want to look at a particular type of source, I can do that. If I want to go to, for instance, a magazine article, there are 47 of those, 7 viewpoints articles, some video statistics, all of these different things that I can look at. And so I can click on any of those. I'm going to click on this. The United States needs to phase out all single-use plastics because a lot of countries have done that. And so as I come to this, then I see different information about it. I can see who the author is. I can see where it came from, different information about it. I can read the article. I can have it read to me if I want to just listen to it. And then at the bottom of the page, I'm going to have the citation information. Right now, it's already on the MLA. If I wanted APA, I could click to this and it would change it to that format, and then I could select it and So I can select that and then bring that over into a Word document. So I can select, open my Word document and bring that into my Works Cited page. If I want to use an MLA template, I can go ahead and do that, knowing that it will be double spaced and will have the formatting that I need. And so if I do that, go ahead and search for my MLA format paper, then there it is, my MLA style paper. I can double click on that and create that template, and then I'm ready to use that and can go from there. So I would go ahead and go to my last page. I'm going to have to delete a lot of this because I won't need it as I work through this paper. But here I am on the last page. Remember that the Works Cited heading must be centered, and it isn't here, so you need to correct that. But this is double spaced, and so it's formatted the way it needs to be for me to work on it. So I'm going to go ahead and move this on up so I can see it. I've copied that, so I'm going to go ahead and just select this first item and Control V. No, that's not what I want to do. And see, it's habit for me also to do this. I want to right click and I want to use the Merge Format option. I'm not sure why it didn't select that information. So let me go back to my I'm going to delete that and go back into the to my Gale page and right click on this and copy it. I guess it selected it, but I didn't copy it. And then bring it over here and right click, use the merge formatting option to paste that in. Now you can see that this is incorrect. This has indented the first line, and that is incorrect. So I need to backspace over to the left-hand margin and then go to the end of my first line and hit enter, and then tab that over, and you can see there's a space between my cursor and the O. So I need to delete that, go to the end of the line again, put my cursor, and then hit enter. It tabbed it in that time. Now I need to continue to use that hanging indentation. So I need to move part of this onto this empty line here after the word viewpoints. And so I can see that the whole thing won't fit. I need to break it somewhere after punctuation. I'm going to take it here after this, before or after punctuation. I'm going to put my cursor there after that equal sign, and I'm going to hit enter, and that pulled that text up to that line. I need to continue to do the same thing, go to the end of this line and hit enter, get rid of that extra space, delete it, go to the end of this line and hit enter, and get rid of that extra space by hitting delete. And now I need to right click on this and remove the hyperlink from that. And now it's completed. So when I'm ready to paste my next item in, I would hit enter and backspace to go to my left-hand margin. And now I'm ready. This will be alphabetized under T for times. And so as I paste my next item in, I need to remember that and make sure that it's alphabetized, that it's in the correct order. So if I decide that I want to use a website, and let's say I want to use the Plastic Coalition. It'd help if I spelled it correctly. Coalition, plastic, yeah, the Plastic Coalition, Plastic Health Coalition, Plastic Pollution. This is what I want, the Plastic Pollution Coalition. Let's say I want to use their website, or maybe I want to use a video that I know they have made. This one that's narrated by Jeff Bridges is excellent. There's an example in chapter 24 of exactly how to do a YouTube video. And so if I clicked on that, I think it would take me to YouTube and show that video. Let me see if it doesn't indicate that it would take me to YouTube. I could also just use this website, and if I do that, then I'm going to need the URL, and so I would copy that, the Plastic Pollution Coalition.org. If I use their website, then I would need to put it ahead of this because P comes before T, Plastic Pollution Coalition. If that's the name of the source, then that's the name of the item, the name of the website. Then I can put in the URL, and I'm going to control merge my formatting again, and then I need to put my accessed date, and the date always goes in reverse order with a 3-letter abbreviation unless you're using May. And because this is the name of the website, I can put that in italics, and then that source is, now I need to remove the hyperlink for this, and then that source is completed. So all of this information is in chapter 24. There are examples showing exactly how to go about how to do this looks like it is recording on me, and I'm trying to figure out what I've done incorrectly. There we go. So again, chapter 24 has examples of how to do all of these different types of sources, how to document them. You just need to look for examples. Remember that a URL by itself is never sufficient. And so you have to create a citation for that if you are using a source that does not come from, for instance, the library. You also can put information into a citation creator. If you want to use one of those, you can find a good one at the Purdue OWL. It will create your citations for you. But remember that you're responsible for them. You need to know that they're correct. So even if you use a citation creator, it might not create it correctly. And you still have to type things in. You have to use the correct capitalization and all of that. And so you still have to pay attention to all of that. So I hope that has helped you and given you some tips on how to create how to find some sources, and then how to create your works cited page.